There's water in my backyard. There's the moon in the water. Wow. There's the moon in the sky. That's the sun going night night. I remember when I had to move across country when I was younger, and I remember thinking about how I love the fact that I was on the West Coast and I got to see the sun go down last. Like, I love that. There was nothing better than that. Like, I remember thinking, gosh, it must suck living on the East Coast when, you know, the other part of the country's still awake and having fun. When I was younger, I remember wanting, I would listen to the radio, and I would think about having hearing. I remember I was living in Texas at the time, and I don't like Texas, but I remember living in Texas at the time and going, oh my gosh, listening to, I think it was when Charlie's Angels came out, the first premiere of Charlie's Angels, and I remember listening to him talking about it on the radio, and I remember thinking, gee whiz, I would just love to have a part of that life, to be there with all the bright lights and stuff. I mean, I'm not really big about people that are celebrities. I grew up in California, so I kind of grew up around celebrities, and I've met a lot of celebrities, so I'm not really starstruck when I meet celebrities. I'll tell you one reason why, because they're not going to be the ones that, they're not going to be the ones that pay your bills or anything like that. Like, for years, I remember Oprah. I would send Oprah stories about my life, and people would tell me, send it to Oprah Winfrey, and oh my gosh, she needs to do a story on your life. She needs to help you. And I would send email after email to Oprah's people, and they never responded. And then she retired, kind of semi-retired from just the Oprah Winfrey show, though. And then I remember I loved Rosie O'Donnell, her TV show. And I remember sending emails when I was younger, and I was like, Rosie, just let me meet you. Just let me come to your show, because I would see her helping all these people. And I remember this one young lady, she gave her like a school grant and a car, and I was just like, wow, that is just amazing. So I am falling all over the place here. There's mosquitoes eating me up. I hate mosquitoes. When I get bit by mosquitoes, I have like these huge whelps on my arms. Anyways, I don't know why I'm trying to balance and talk on the camera at the same time, because it's technically really dangerous over here. Because if you fall down there, let me tell you guys something. When it's low tide, you can just see all of these nasty oysters and, gosh, what are those things called? Crustaceans and stuff. It's just gross, and trust me, you don't want to fall in there. It's nasty. So anyways, and I remember Ellen DeGeneres. Now, I love Ellen. I just love her voice. I love her personality. And I remember I would send emails to Ellen DeGeneres and ask her for help. And like, I was going through a hard time a few months ago, and I remember I really literally posted in the Los Angeles area for Ellen DeGeneres. It was like, help me, Ellen. You're such a good person. Of course, I never got any response, because you guys haven't seen me on the Ellen show. She's just a goofball, you know what I mean? So I would just daydream about how amazing it must be to have that kind of lifestyle, and I'm just so sick and tired of terrible people being worshipped like idols when they're not good people. Like, you have all these celebrities that have so much money, and I always said, when I get wealthy, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into the neighborhoods that I used to live in growing up, in the areas that are really poor, and I'm gonna build something like a mobile that will go down in the poorer areas, and you can have your cat or dog fixed for free, and it'll be a surgical mobile. And I would go into these neighborhoods, and I would take the kids and go buy them clothes and get food or new furniture for the houses, just randomly, not have to just be this humongous, I don't know, this TV show or something for attention. Like, look what I did. I would never ever do anything like that. But one day, guys, one day I will. I promise I will. I remember thinking that, like, all these people have so much money, and this economy our country could really be fixed if all the billionaires and all the millionaires gathered together. And I always say, you have to start with the lowest of the low. Because if we can get the homeless people off the streets, and not all of them are sane, because for most of you guys that do know me, in the area that I used to live in, I did have a foundation. It's called Allie's Bags of Love. You can check out the link on my YouTube page. And there's actually a Facebook page for it. And I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes pretty bad. Oh, but, excuse me. I used to say that if you take the homeless people off the street and you just go with the lower class and you encourage them and you teach them, then we can change, make a difference in this country. Because honestly, with all of the wealth that we have in this country, I don't believe that there should be so much poverty. I think that I don't know. I just think I know that there can be a difference made. I know there can. I mean, when I have money, I will change a lot of people's lives. Like, I will go into neighborhoods, or if I get emails from teenage girls or teenagers or people that go, hey, Allie, I don't think I can have a Christmas for my kids, or this or that, I would definitely check them out first to make sure they're legit about what they're requesting. And then I would help them with no questions asked. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get going because there is a whole bunch of mosquitoes out here and I'm getting eaten up like crazy. But I want you guys to know I love you, I support you, and I'm working on it. Thank you guys for anybody that's helping me. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos. Not all of them are going to be comical, but I will definitely do as much as I possibly can to... I am a comical person. I just wanted to have a sit down and have a few discussions with you guys. So anyways, guys, I have to go in and record question night in my office. And I'm getting eaten up, so God bless. I'll see you guys later. Bye.